How's it going there today, everybody? This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So if you've been enjoying the content I've been putting out, I recommend subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified every single time I come out with a new video. At the moment, I'm putting out 3 videos a week, straight tutorial on how to throw. How's it going there today, everybody? This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So today is video 16 of my Learning How to Throw series. So videos 1 through 15 are all talking about how to throw the disc, videos, topics. So this one, now that you kind of covered everything on throwing, is on putting. So I have a bunch of putting videos in the archives. I recommend looking up those videos to get more in depth on, putting. I get a lot more in depth on talking about how to putt flat, because you have to learn to putt flat. You can't putt on a hyzer. So I recommend, looking up those videos in the archives. But in, just kind of a general way of putting that I like to do, and it just helps me get a flat putt. So I like to take, a squared shoulder set up to the basket. I'll bring my disc up off my left leg, on this side here. I like to push with the upper arm out, and then the forearm comes around this way. So it's up this way and then out and around with the forehand this way, and then pushing the disc with the fingers, on the putt. So it's just kind of just like here. I don't bring the disc up to my face at all. I like to just come straight out with it right here. So, push with the upper arm this way, and then the forearm pushes out. But you can kind of see, like if my arm is set here, because it comes down here, but it's, it's just the length of the arm puts the disc, over here. If you bring it to center, it just kind of feels like your elbow's flying, out here in a void. So I like to keep my elbow in tighter, and then bring the disc down. And then, like I said, as you come up with the upper arm, push out. Now the big trick is when you're putting, if you putt the disc and it's on a hyzer, it's not as accurate of a putt, because you got to guess kind of like, the angle of the putt. You need the disc to fly flat. So what you have to do is when you take your setup, you're here, you come down. As you come up to release the disc, this outside edge needs to be up. You can see right now how the disc is slanted in, outside edge is up. So when you putt, you need to roll your wrist so your palm is facing up. That will put the outside edge high, and that will give you a flat putt. So if you're coming out and the palm is up on the release, you kind of think of your thumb. Your thumb needs to release at like 1 o'clock. So if that's, 12 o'clock is here, as you're putting, you roll it over and your thumb, just sticks at 1 o'clock, and that'll give you a flat putt. So it's right here, outside edge is up. The farther you get away from the basket, the more you need to bring this outside edge up, so the disc will fly farther. It's basically you're doing a force over. So you're gonna force the disc over, and then it's gonna come back to flat, and hopefully, by then it's in the chain. So the farther you get away from the basket, now you wanna roll your shoulder under. So you can see from here, I was just kind of rolling it off with my forearm and hand. But now I'm gonna roll my shoulder under my chin, and you can see how it brought the disc up higher on this outside edge. So now for a longer putt, shoulders under my chin, and I'm gonna let that disc go from over here, and it's going to raise this outside edge, and you're going to putt a force over. Disc will come back to the right, fall back flat. The trick of putting is learn to throw flat. You have to putt flat, that way the disc will just fly straight at the basket, and it's going to give you the best chance of making it in the basket, you know, by throwing it flat. So in the archives, I have all of this, you know, more in depth. I recommend watching, you know, all my putting videos. I think I have it dialed down pretty good on how to get that disc flat, you know, or what you need to do with your wrist, you know, to get that flat putt. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. Don't forget to subscribe.